Good afternoon, people. I hope everybody is having a good day. I hope everybody is having a blessed day and a blessed week. I just had something on my heart that I wanted to come to you guys about. Just something that's on my heart. I just find it really crazy and really funny how you can be the sweetest person to somebody or to some people, and you could just be nice. You could reach out your hand to help them when they go through hard times. You try your best to uplift them. You try your best to give them words of encouragement, or they come to you about their situations, about what's going on, and you try to tell them, okay, well, lift yourself up, go pray about it. Or if they're a married couple or a married person and they have things that's going on, you try to tell them things to better their marriage. And you try to just give them the best advice that you can. You try to be the best person that you can be. And these people or a person can be a family member, can be a friend, can be a relative, or someone dear to your heart, just anybody. But it's like the minute that they get mad at you, they stab you in your back. They talk about you. They drag your name through the dirt. They try to do everything they can to just be spiteful to you. And inside, because we're still in a fleshly battle, even the most high spiritual person is still in the flesh. So, inside, after getting slapped and backstabbed and spit in your face so many times, after trying to be the bigger person, trying to be the best person, and just trying to forgive and forget, turning over a new leaf. But time, after getting spit in your face, after getting your name stumped in the ground, after getting talked about like a dirty dog for no reason, it starts to just pile up and pile up and pile up until you want to explode like a volcano. So what do? Do you explode like a volcano? Or do you just take it to God and let vengeance be the Lord's? Well, flesh will tell you to slap that person. I just want to punch that person in their face. I just want to attack that person. I want to call that person and curse them out. I want to text them and I want to go off on them and I want to tell them how ungrateful they are. And I want to just call them all out of their name. And when I see them, I want to punch them. And I can't stand them. That's what flesh will tell you. But a lot of the times we have to be the bigger person. We have to listen to our spirits. Sometimes we may have to go to somebody and we may have to get a spiritual uplifting. We may have to hear a word from them. With myself personally, when I feel some type of way, when I feel that things are heavy, when I feel like I just can't deal with it on my own, I go to God first, my husband second. My husband's usually able to give me a word and say, Shy, you're better than that. Do you really want to face the consequences of acting out of the flesh? Do you really want to face those consequences of God coming after you and your family? I don't want to face those consequences. I'm sorry. No man, no fleshly being is worth having to deal with the wrath of God. They're just not. So I don't care how flesh feels, and I don't care what flesh wants to do. I'm just not willing to put myself out there, to put my family out there for the sake of man. And a lot of the time that man is being used by the enemy. They're being used by the devil to attack you, to drag your name through the dirt. Or maybe, just maybe, God keeps poking at you with that same person because he wants to see where your growth is. He wants to see what you're going to do. It's a test. My child, are you going to pass it? Or are you going to let flesh get the best of you? Are you going to be the bigger person? Or are you going to let your fleshly side be stronger than your spiritual man? Are you going to make a fool out of me? I'm not making a fool out of God. I'm sorry, I'm just not. If I say that I serve Jesus, if I say I serve Yeshua, you will be able to tell by my fruits that I serve Yeshua. I will not make a fool out of Yeshua. I just won't. So I'm just coming to you guys telling you this because I get put in situations as well, like we all do. We get put in situations where we really have to juggle. We got this side, which is spirit, and then we have this side, which is flesh. And they are battling against each other, battling all the time. So you're stuck in a situation where you're like, am I going to listen to the spirit? Am I going to listen to flesh? I have spirit over here saying, Shy, don't do it. I have flesh over here saying, yeah, Shy, do it. I have God over here like, are you going to make a fool out of me? I have the devil over here like, forget what God is saying. Do what you want to do. She's making you feel this type of way. He's making you feel this type of way. They're making you feel this type of way. You're tired. Act out. Don't act out. The biggest and the best thing that you can do when somebody or some people are bothering you and you feel like you're going to explode and your volcano is just going to erupt, the biggest and the best thing that you can do, take it to God. Ask God to handle it. We are nothing but dirt. We come from the ground. God created us from the dirt of the earth. We're nothing. God is everything. He is everywhere. He is everything, and he can do anything. Vengeance is the Lord's. Let him handle your situation. Let him have it. Tell God on them and trust that God will handle them. God is very protective of his people. You cannot just speak against his anointed people. His people. You can't speak against them and think that you're going to get away with it. You can't continue to hurt one of his children and drag their name through the dirt and say this and that, not only about one child, but about his children. You can't continue to do that and think that you're just going to get away with it. We don't have to do anything. All we have to do is tell our Father, cry out to him, and he will handle the situation. So just remember, we all get put in those situations where we just want to act out. But remember who you represent. If you are truly a child of God, truly a child of Yahweh, then be a child of Yahweh. Don't make him look stupid. Don't make him look foolish, because he does not like that. And I'm pretty sure that you don't want to deal with the wrath of God over a man, over a fleshly being. Who are they? What are they? Nothing. So just let them talk. Let them drag your name through the dirt. Let them do whatever they're trying to do. If they're trying to hurt you, let them do it. If they're trying to stab you in your back, if they're trying to prove a point, let them talk. Because all they want to do is to be a factor, to feel like they've done something. If they are bothering you that bad, then that means they have control over you. Do not let the devil have control over you. Don't let anybody have control over you. Don't let that person have any power, because they have none when it comes to God. So just be the bigger person, smile, and go tell God on them. Because I'm sorry, nobody can get away from the wrath and the consequences that come with messing with a child of God. You just can't run from it. So be the bigger person and go tell God on them. That's the best thing that you can do. Don't let anybody have control over your mind, have control over your emotions, and make you act out, because they ain't worth it. Trust me. All right, everybody, have a blessed day. I just wanted to say that because I myself have been put in situations where I wanted flesh to act out. I was going to explode. I was going to let my volcano go boom. But you know what? I thought about Yahweh. I thought about who I represent. And I'm not making a fool out of my God. I'm sorry. All right, be blessed, everybody, and I'll see y'all later.